Hi, hello, and greetings to each and every one of you present over here. I hope everyone is doing great. And I am Dishana Ravchandran here to welcome our host for today's session. It's a great privilege for me to welcome the host. And before going ahead and welcoming her, let me give some points about her, who she is. So, she has been an active member of Peekabook sessions, not only attending all the Peekabook sessions whenever the session is very silent, she takes her role and she makes sure that the session is also very much interactive and she involves in each and every segment of Peekabook sessions. Not only attending all the Peekabook sessions, she has also attended the workshop of Story Carpet. And it is our time to welcome our host for today's session. She is none other than Amuda. Let us welcome Amuda to the screen with a great round of applause. And she makes sure that the session is also very much interactive and she involves in each and every segment of Peekabook sessions. Not only attending all the Peekabook sessions, she has also attended the workshop of Story Carpet. And it is our time to welcome our host for today's session. She is none other than Amuda. Let us welcome Amuda to the screen with a great round of applause. And she makes sure that the session is also very much interactive and she involves in each.
Hi everybody, good morning and thank you Drishana for giving such a nice intro about me. Thank you. So are you all excited for another session? If you're all excited, show me a thumbs up. I see only 4 of them in my screen. What happened to others? 19 people are there. Okay. But I cannot see that you all are excited because your cameras are not on. So can you all on your cameras and show me your big face and your smile? Yes. Okay, did anybody see the poster and the theme for today? Can anybody tell me what the theme is?
Relishing childhood memories.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so let's move on. Cherishing childhood. Childhood is a wonderful period for everyone. All the first times happen during this childhood. First, talking by calling mom, dad, tata, party, first time singing, learning, reading, first time to school, first time blasting a balloon, first time hitting someone and getting hit by someone, first time in a flight, and the list goes on. So every day is a fresh day in childhood. And possibly because of that, it is still considered as a wonderful period for everyone. Those memories will fire our neurons, bringing back those memories with a smile on our faces. Today, we are going to be celebrating childhood by bringing back the energy through our memories. We also need to carry forward the positive energy of our childhood and make our life more enthusiastic. Childhood memories never quickly disappear. Memories will always be with us even if we grow 10 or 20 more years old. So let's see what is waiting for us in today's session. So the first reviewer will be Mariam, who will be reviewing the book Ivy and the Bean, and her evaluator would be Rishita. So, yes, Mariam, the stage is, come on, rock it.
Thank you, Amada, for introducing me. Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Mariam, and I hope you're having a great Sunday morning. I'm an active member of XCOM, and today I will be reviewing the book Ivy and Bean. Can everybody see? So, Ivy and Bean is about two girls, as you might have guessed, and they're in second standard at Emerson School. They have an overactive imagination, and their imagination knows no bounds. Suddenly, one fine day, 5 girls come to their class telling they are 5th standard scientists and tell the whole 2nd standard all about global warming. This leaves Ivy and Bean with a thought that global warming might be the humans' fault. But then, a school fair a science fair to be exact, pops up at their school and leaves Ivy and Bean thinking, whose fault is global warming? It also gives them a chance to showcase their wonderful imagination, but every time they think of an idea, it never works. Then, looking at everyone's ideas, inspired by each and every single science fair, they think up of an idea which no one has ever thought of before. One unique idea which changes every single parent's thought about global warming. What is the idea? Read the book to find out. When I read this book for the first time, it not only gave me a chance to think about how my life was in second grade, but it also inspired me about how to stop global warming and how it is affecting our planet. It also reminded me how it was in second standard, playing and enjoying. If you read this book, I'm sure you'll have the same feelings that I have. Thank you for giving me a chance to review today. And Amuda, hope you do a great job on hosting this session. Thank you.
Thank you. You really did this performance very nice. Viewer who will be who is Nitish and who will be reviewing the book The Ugly Truth of Wimpy Kid.
Thank you, Amuda.
Yes, Nitish, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Nitish, the
Hello
stage is
everyone,
on.
my name, yes, thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Nitish and today I'm going to talk about this book. Now, since this session is related to my childhood, I decided to talk about a book I held very dear during my early days. This book is Diary of Wimpy Kid. Yes, I know this book is for a younger age, a younger set, but this is one of the first books I read. Now, this book is The Ugly Truth. It's one of the 20 books the author has in the series. Speaking of the author, he is Jeff Kinney, an American author who is best known for his children book series, which I'm talking about right now. Now, Diary of Wimpy Kid holds a very special place in my heart as it was the closest I was able to relate. All the other books were about kids who were successful in life and how we can be like them. But this book was casual and had a funny storyline, which everyone was able to relate to. Now, in this book, the main character, Jeff Kinney, is in a rough patch with his best friend and doesn't know anyone who is best friend material. The other kids his age are having the time of their life with their friends and posting it online, while Greg is with no one and going through ups and downs. Now, if you want to know what happens next in the books, you can read and find out. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitish. You really did a nice review. Now let's move on to the next reviewer, who's Sri Karthika, who will be reviewing the book, The Super Chef Contest by Geronimo Sultan. Yes, Sri, it is all yours. Just a second.
Yes, so hello everyone, I am Sri Karthika and today I am going to review a book called The Super Chef Contest. It was a beautiful morning. The first rays of the sun peeked through the curtains, warming the blankets on Geronimo's cozy blankets. He was tucked in peacefully, the covers pulled up and snoring like a hibernating dormouse. Suddenly, he heard some noise. When he saw outside, he saw his cousin Trap, who was furiously writing notes on his notebooks. He made Geronimo taste all the dishes which were terrible. Then he explained about the Super Chef contest and the reward of the great golden fork. He was going to participate in that and wanted Geronimo to be his assistant and taster. Without any choice, Geronimo had to agree. Together, they set off to Gourmet Village, the place where the competition took place. The contest was held for 7 days. The first 6 days are elimination rounds. On the evening of the 6th day, the top 7 participants will be selected to compete in the final competition on the seventh day. The winner will receive the great golden fork, which he or she will retain within until the next year's contest. In Gomatili, the contest was held on Count One Cheda's castle. The line of chiefs waiting to enter the cattle snaked out the door and around the castle building not once but twice. Their room for the next week was super spooky. The next morning, the super chef contest began. Trap pulled out a screen from his trunk and put it in front of his stove. He pulled a red metal suitcase behind the screen. None of the chefs got above 6 out of 10 from all the 4 judges, but surprisingly, Trap got an 8. He won the first challenge. Similarly, in the following 6 days, Trap never let anyone come behind the red suitcase to see what he is cooking, and he says that my recipes are top secret. Trap was winning. On the evening of the 6th day, he was one of the 7 best chefs who got qualified for the final round. But he hurt his leg and got admitted in a hospital. Before going, he gave his responsibility of winning the great golden fork to Geronimo. Poor Geronimo didn't know what to do. He wanted to make something simple but very tasty. So he decided to make a mouse-tastic pizza and mouse fruit salad with cream. Unfortunately for him, all the shops were closed to buy the ingredients. Finally, he discovered Aunt Mousie's farm, who supplied him with fresh ingredients from her farm, completely organic. As planned, he made the 2 dishes and won the contest. Here comes the end of the story. Here comes the end of the story. But wait, why did Trap pull out a metal suitcase behind the screen and not let anyone see it? How come all the dishes he made Geronimo taste were awful, but in the contest it turned out to be delicious? There's a mystery behind it, which I didn't include in my review, and it's your turn to find it. You can download this book online or you can find it in any library. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Kartika. It was a very nice review done by you. Now let us see the quiz, which will be done by me. 1 second. Yes, can everybody see it?
Yes, Amita.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Fun with riddles. Let's start. What is yours but mostly used by others?
Your name?
Your name.
That's right. Let's move on to the next. Here comes. I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I even. What number am I?
7.
7.
Yes, it's correct. Come on. I add 6 to 11 and get 5. Why is this correct? Yes, come on.
When you add 6 hours to 11 o'clock, it becomes 5 o'clock.
That's right. Is it Mariam?
Yes.
That's right, Mariam. You're correct. This riddle is to tip you up. You have to think actually when it is 11 a.m. adding 6 hours makes it 5 p.m. So that is the answer. Mariam, you're absolutely correct. Going good. It's all going good. 2 plus 2 comes as the same as 2 into 2. Now, find 3 different whole numbers whose sum is equal to their total when multiplied.
Another whole number can be 1.
1 plus 1 and 1 into 1 is 0. Sorry.
Good
No.
try, but not the correct answer. And they're consecutive numbers. All of you thinking?
0.
Mm-hmm. Shall I reveal the answer? Come on, try. It's very simple.
We can reveal the answer.
Okay. The three different whole numbers whose sum is equal to their total when multiplied are 1, 2, and 3. It's very simple, fun question. What's something that always wants an answer but doesn't have a question?
A doorbell.
Doorbell. Good try, but not the correct answer.
Then maybe a telephone.
Yeah, you're very close.
A call?
No. Very close. The one who said before was very close to it.
Is it a mobile?
Yes, it's a phone. A phone. Someone has 8 letters in their names, whereas others have 5. How many have 3?
1.
1.
1.
Okay. Any other answers?
All the months. All the months have 3 letters.
Yes. Who is that? 2 of them told actually. Is it Sri Kartika and Sai Kirtana? Right? You're right. The answer is correct. They all do have 3 letters.
Why is it so?
It is because some months have 8 and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so you count 3 also in that, right? And if you have 3 letters also. So that's what is it. So next one, let's move on. What happens when you throw a blue rock into the Red Sea?
It becomes wet.
No, it becomes violet. Violet or brown?
Okay, good try. Any other answers?
Or will it sink?
Good to sink.
Purple?
Dishana.
Drishana, you're absolutely correct. It sinks to the bottom. So, next one. This is a little bit larger question. You can do it. Using only addition, add 8 8s to get the number 1000. Come on.
$991.
No. Come on. Come on, should I reveal this?
Amuda, can you see the chat box? Which is the correct answer?
Amina has said
Answer.
888 plus 88 plus 8 plus 8.
Yes, she is absolutely correct, and that is the answer. What happened? Yes, that is. Okay, let's move on. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this riddles. I think you all were brainstorming fully, right? You all were. I know. Okay, now let's move on to the evaluation because all the hear the comments. So let's see. The first one will be the first reviewer, who was Mariam, will be evaluated by Rishita. So Rishita will be evaluating Mariam's review. Rishita?
Hello, are you able to hear me? Actually, the network is not so good here. So, Mariam, your review was absolutely awesome. It was a great review. I am very interested now. I'm very excited to read your book. It was really a wonderful review. Very good. Nice to read.
Thank you, Rishita.
Yes. Let's move on to the next. The reviewer too, who was Nitish, will be evaluated by Nikita.
Hi Nitish, I'm Nikita to evaluate your review. So the book you reviewed was matched to the theme and your review was great. And you mentioned about the characters and mentioned everything you have read. You made everyone to inspire to read this. I would like to give it a rate of 4 for 5 stars for the review. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Now let us have Sai Kirtana, who will be evaluating Sri Kartika's review.
So first of all, Sri Kartika, I would say that your review was really amazing. So this time your review, you didn't give away the important parts. So you carried the review slowly and you described the scene and you carried it slowly, but you didn't reveal it out. So that was very good. And the way you carried out the review was also very good. I think the thing you can add into the review was what you felt when you read about the book, or what you liked or what you didn't like about the book. You could have elaborated it in a detail also. So that was one thing I thought which can enhance your review a little bit more. And you can also add the rating you give to the book, and like you can tell which age groups can read this book to like share your point of view about the book, not only giving the summary but also sharing your point of your book. Even if you have told that also, you can elaborate it a little more. Other than that, your review was fantastic and the way you carried it out was really good. Thank you, Sir Kitna.
Yes, and that's it. It is for the review and now let us move on to the wonderful
Your
story.
voice is breaking. Can you just repeat it now?
Yes, now can you hear me now?
Yes, now it is.
Yes. Now we have finished the reviewing and evaluating section. Now let's move on to the storytelling and let us have Nikita to tell us what.
So everyone like to listen stories from the childhood till now. Here is a story for everyone. Hi everyone, I'm Nikita here to narrate a story for you guys. So the story name is How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. This is a story was written by a great author. Here are some clues so that you can identify her. She is an old lady from Shingagon, Karnataka. Can you guys guess who is she?
Sudhamu.
Yeah, it's true. Your answer is correct. So without any delay, let's start the story. There is a story, is a first-hand narrative in which the author recalls how she taught her grandmother to read. The author's grandmother had never gone to school as she was younger girl, but the nursed a deep desire to study. As she grew up older, she ensured and her children's and later. Her grandchild were educated. Her deep desire to read came alive when her granddaughter went to another village to attend a wedding and she wasn't able to follow one of the stories her granddaughter used to read out to her from a magazine. This was her determined to learn and read even though she was 62 years old. She asked her granddaughter to be her teacher, and author was amazed at the sincerity and dedication with which she applied herself for the studies. By the Dasara, the grandmother had learned to read, and one day, the Saraswati Puja, she gifted her grandmother a material for a fork and touched her feet as a mask of respect for her younger teacher. In return, the author gifted the grandmother her favorite story, Kashi Yatre, which had inspired her to learn and read, which had now been published as a novel. So the moral of the story is that it tells that there is no age to be education. This is a very motivating story which helps in telling us that even someone who is aged at 62 can start learning. It may motivate of this story is express that we should never lose hope and try to be our best till we die. I hope everyone liked the story. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. You did a really nice story and I really liked it. Now let us move on for a time of laughter. Now this is time for us to laugh out. Next is the joke. Amina, are you there?
Yes. Hi
Yes.
everyone, I'm Amina. Today I'm going to be telling you a few jokes. Okay. Let me start with the first one. What do you call a train carrying bubble gum? What do you call a train carrying bubble gum? Sorry? I didn't hear you.
A choo-choo.
Can I reveal the answer? Who said that?
Maria.
Yeah, it is a choo-choo train. A man said he has a fear of speed bumps, but he's slowly getting over it. Can you understand it? A man said that he has a fear of speed bumps and he is getting slowly over it.
He's getting over the speed bump. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. The next joke is, did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke?
Can you repeat that, please?
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize. He won the Nobel Prize. Because he was knocking on the door, that's why. The husband, there are two characters in this joke. The husband said, call an ambulance fast. I'm having an heart attack. The wife is taking the husband's phone and said, quick, tell me the password. The husband says, it's okay, I'm feeling better now. There are, do you understand it? Can I move on to the next joke? Yes. There are two friends in this scene. Friend one said, let's go and study on an airplane. Friend two asks, why on an airplane? Friend one says, for higher education. Okay, for the next joke, why did an old man fall in a well?
Because he was ill.
No, because he couldn't see that well. Did you understand it? So the next thing is, the husband and wife are going to a doctor to get checkup. Okay, the doctor is saying to the wife, Madam, your husband needs rest and peace. So here are some sleeping pills. The wife asks the doctor, Doctor, when should I give them to him? Doctor says, they are for you. To the wife. Did you understand it? No?
Yes, we understood.
Okay, moving on to the next thing. A man is talking to God. The man says, God, how long is 1,000,000 years? To me, it's about a minute. The man again asks, God, how much is $1,000,000? To me, it's a penny. The man asks, God, may I have a penny? God says, wait a minute. Did you understand it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say the biggest joke of the century. Okay. Computers and mobiles were invented to save the time. Computers and mobiles were invented to save the time. Did you get it?
No, can you explain, please?
The computers and mobiles were invented to save the time, but actually we are using it to waste our time. That's the joke. For the next joke, you have to see the chat box. I'll just read out to you. Do you think English is easy? Do you think English is easy?
Yes.
But you have to fill those 3 blanks with yes or no.
All are no.
If everything is no, then you would be saying, no, I don't have a brain. No, I don't have sense. No, I am a stupid. If you put whether yes or no, you would be humiliating yourself. That's the end of joke. If you enjoyed it, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Amina. It is really nice. Very nice
Everyone-
jokes you've collected. Now we have come to the end of this session, and now let us have Sri Kartika for the word of thanks.
Yes, so once again, good morning. And Peekabook is a wonderful initiative which has been running successfully for many months. Thank you to all the participants for attending the session. The session was well hosted by Amuda, amazing Amuda, and thanks to all our radiant reviewers, Mariam and Nitish. Your review was fabulous. Our reviewers were excellently evaluated by Rishita, Nikita, and Saikirtana. We will surely consider your opinions, evaluators. And I really admired the way Amuda conducted the quiz. And thank you, Amina, our jovial joke master, who added fun to this session with her jokes. Thank you to Nikita, our storyteller, for her splendid story. I really enjoyed your story. And way to go, everyone. And thank you and bye.
Thank you, Sri Kartika. And everybody, I hope you all enjoyed this session. If you have any feedback, please do tell me now. So I would be able to improve the next session.
Thank you, Amuda, for volunteering to host the session. Though you're not an ESCOM member, you did a great job of hosting the session. It seemed like you'd been doing this forever. It didn't seem like your first time at all. And thank you for treating everyone so kindly at the session. And thank you to all the role players for being present and taking out your time. Thank you.
And for the next upcoming session, who all are ready to take up roles, I welcome all the newcomers to take the role of reviewers. So, is anyone interested to take the new role reviewers?
And if you want to take up a certain role, please message me your name, your number, and the role you want to take up to my chat.
Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
So with this, we can wind up the session. Thank you all for joining the session, and thank you for hosting the session, Amuda. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. See you in the next session.